Yeah, it would have been great, but that's not realistic. Defenses in this league is too good to go out there and allow any quarterback just to throw for one or two interceptions all year. Can it happen? Yeah, it could happen, but a lot of luck got to come on your side. I mean, batted balls got to hit the ground without somebody running underneath them. Interceptions got to be dropped. That's hitting guys right in the hands. So there's a lot of things that has to happen for a quarterback to throw really under 5 interceptions all year. Yeah, of course it can happen, but likely it's not going to happen. So CJ Stroud doing a hell of a job. This is one of his games where he just threw interceptions all over the field. Some was tipped, some was bad reads, but he had a hell of a game and it was a gutsy team win. They moved the ball enough to at least to put 21 points on the board and to keep that defense honest. But since 2 or 3 weeks ago, this team started pushing the ball down the field, take the top off of the roof, making the defense honor the deep ball, and it's opened up everything underneath. Schultz getting involved. You got all the underneath routes that we're picking up. But since they start pushing the ball down the field, great things are starting to happen. And man, what's up with Singletary? The guy is running his butt off. Damian Pierce, you better hurry up and get back. Singletary in there tumbling like a butterball turkey through that line of scrimmage. Being elusive, making guys miss, picking up extra yardage. But shouts out to this defense. Without that defense, they're going to lay their hat on this defense this year. If this defense continues to play tight, causing turnovers, giving up few points, they're going to the playoffs. This offense is good enough to where if that defense plays like that, they're going to make the playoffs. No doubt about it. But way to bounce back, CJ Stroud. You're not letting these interceptions stay in your head. You're coming back, worrying about the next play, pushing the ball down the field. You're not being timid with it. You throw an interception, you come back, you throw a touchdown pass. That's the way you got to play all season long. Keep your mind focused and strong, which we already know you're going to do that. And this team is winning ugly. Winning ugly now. Don't have to play a perfect game to win. So they held down the fort at home against these Cardinals. There's a big game coming up next week against the Jaguars. Divisional game. Jaguars, they're rolling. They're feeling good about themselves. Texans can get that one. They could be on their way of winning this division. So great win, Houston Texans. That's the way to gut it out at home. Great teams win games ugly. And y'all did that this afternoon. That fourth down that we went for in that first quarter, I don't mind going for it on fourth down. It was just a bad play call. I think the announcer mentioned it as well in the game. Something about that toss sweep I just don't like. Short yardage, 4th and 1, 4th and 2. I do not like toss sweeps. First of all, it puts your running back out there on the island. Too many things that has to happen for you not only to get to the line of scrimmage, but get the yards that you need gained. The blocking has to be perfectly right. You're putting your guy out there on the island. You're basically saying, defense, beat me to the spot. So in certain situations, that will work. You got to have a team that's blitzing on the opposite side, pretty much, an all-out blitz for that to work. You can surprise them every once in a while, but on a fourth down play, I'd rather them pass it than run that play. A lead up the gut, something like that. Basically, I would have did a quarterback draw. Quarterback draw would have picked that up. CJ dropping back, hesitate, take off down the middle. Find the gaps in the line, pick up the first down yardage. But like I said, you can't have everything your way. That was just one play that stuck out early in this game that could have got the momentum going. Could have easily kicked the field goal, made it 7-3. I'd have been cool with that. Just to put some points on the board, trusting your defense, which they've been making stops all year long, causing turnovers. Could have easily kicked that field goal, go play some defense, get the ball back, take the lead, which they eventually did anyway. So D'Amico Ryans, I like his calling on fourth downs. He go for a lot of fourth downs, but we just need Bobby Slowick to call the right plays when it's fourth and short yardage. Not all this gadget stuff, all these sweeps. You going straight down that line, picking up yardage. We're not doing nothing fancy. Don't toss it back, no reverse sweeps. Just get the yards you need to get, especially when it's only 2 yards. Come on, man. Pass the ball if that's the case. Plays like that can cost you when you make the playoffs. Teams are too fine-tuned if you have the opportunity to make the playoffs. When it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you running gadget sweeps. No, man, down that line. We ain't going horizontal, we going vertical. Get that first down yardage. So Bobby Slowick, get it together. This is a good learning experience for you in this regular season. But as you get deeper down this season, teams are keying in. And plays like that on 4th and 2 that you don't pick up can cost you the game. It swings momentum. Once you have momentum, you have to keep momentum. And that punt, my goodness, I thought we lost that one. I don't know what they were looking at on instant replay. I'll be honest with you. From our angle and what we was watching, hit the guy right in the back, rolled down his back, and you could have swore that the ref was going to come back and said, touch one of our players, Arizona gets the ball back. But finally, can you believe it? Finally, we get a call that goes our way. When the refs go under the hood, we got something that went our way that looked at obvious, and they said, Houston's ball? Can't believe that. Can't believe that, but if this is a new thing, I like it. So let's keep that rolling then. Even for the Rockets, to keep that rolling with them too. Bad call against the Clippers the other night, matter of fact. But that's another story. But Houston, wonderful game. You beat a team you're supposed to beat, so you just handled your business at home. They were 2-8. There's been no excuse losing this ball game. It shouldn't have been this close, to be honest with you, but like I said, we had a couple of miscues, interceptions. I understand that. CJ Stroud, keep your head up. You're going to bounce back next game as well. I know you don't like throwing interceptions. I know you want to stay perfect as possible, because if you're a competitor, that's what you want to do. You want to stay perfect as possible. But in this game, it's not going to happen. Let's just have more touchdowns and interceptions. Just have that ratio figured out, and you'll be all right. Just don't have more interceptions and touchdowns, and everything will be fine. Continue to play the way you're playing all year. You'll get Rookie of the Year. You got my vote. We're going to listen to a little bit of this press conference with D'Amico Ryans, CJ Stroud. See what they got to say about this. There we go.